Welcome to episode 13 of ThisBoy podcast. I'm David and I'm coming to you from Dundee in Scotland. It's Friday and it is 3:15 in the afternoon. You can find me on Instagram as ThisBoy. You can find me on Ravelry as ThisBoy Knits, and you can find me on my Etsy shop at Etsy as ThisBoy, where you can find a variety of hand-dyed wool, yarn, and handmade project bags. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for the well wishes over the last couple of weeks. It's really been overwhelming and overwhelmingly positive, the wishes I've had from everyone. I'm feeling the love. The hand's almost back to normal. A little bit of numbness down one side. The pain's still there, but I'm kind of getting used to it. And last week I managed to get on with a bit more knitting. So yeah, what are we going to talk about today? I have some works in progress. I have some sci-fi Cal-along talk. I'm announcing the winner of the giveaway, and I've got a little bit of giveaway talk. I just want to clear some things up. I've no foes, so yeah, let's just get on. First of all, I would just like to give some pod love out. I have a wee list here. So I want to give a shout out to the Lazy Knitter. That is Renee from Amsterdam. I'm catching up with her episodes just now, and she's really good to watch. It took me a while until she told me where she was from. I hadn't picked up on her accent, but she's really good to watch, and yeah, give her a look. Knitting from the Mitten. Hi Tiffany. I've been watching her for a little while now. She's got a very good personality, very easy to watch, and I love the fact she's knitting from the Mitten. So where she's from is classed as the Mitten State. I don't want to say where it is because I can't recall off the top of my head, but I do know. Is it Michigan maybe? I want to say hello to Susan from One More Row. People probably know her as Tall Polish Girl. I've been chatting with her on and off since episode 1 of ThisBoy podcast, and she's just really good to watch. She's very personable, very easy going, and yeah, I enjoy her podcast a lot. A new one to me, I discovered them last week or the week before. That is Sheila and Margaret. Hello Sheila, hello Margaret. They have a podcast called Three Sisters Knit. They lost their sister. Unfortunately, it was due to cancer, and they're carrying on in her memory since all three of them knitted, and I'm really enjoying the podcast. They are friends with Amanda and Christina. That's the Die Another Day girls. And it's just really fun to watch them. So give them a shout out. Give them a look. And I just want to thank them for their well wishes as well. I like the little shout out I got on their episode 2. As I say, they're very new. They've only just released episode 2. And I think I'm about halfway through. I was watching it just before this one. Works in progress. I've sort of made progress on some things. I've cast on something else. So this is a baby jumper. The pattern is Anders, and I've been talking about it for a little while. So this is it so far. It's knit flat, and then you do a 3-needle bind on, where you basically merge your ribbing into one. It's not the neatest. It was the first time I'd done it, so it's maybe to do that. And also the yarn I'm using, I'll talk about in a moment. Odd-ish pattern in that you start knitting on 3.5, so all the red so far up to this point is 3.5, and then you switch to 4mm needles, which I'm struggling to use my Zing, sorry, that I talked about in the last episode. I think I could really do with just a much shorter cord and be able to knit it in the round. I think it's not the Novas I'm struggling with. I think it's just the cord I'm using. It's a bit too short for Magic Loop, and it's not long enough. Not short enough. It's too short for Magic Loop, and it's not short enough to be able to knit in the round. So yeah, switch to there when you start doing the colour work. You can see on the back it's supposed to be snowfall, but the tension is going all really wonky. But I think I have a feeling it's more to do with the red wool I'm using. I got this in Perth at the new wool shop, but as Eva likes to point out, it's not new, it's several years old. And this was on sale. I'd asked my friend what colour she wanted the jumper done. I said I would dye it up for her and she'll pick red. So when I saw this stuff, I thought, oh, it's like a thin DK. The pattern calls for sport weight, and this is quite a thin DK, and sport weight isn't easy to come across in the UK. So I thought this would probably do. The only issue is it's bamboo and wool. So it's 80% bamboo and 20% wool. Now, I'm trying to get that to focus. I don't have an issue. It's my jumper, that's my t-shirt that's focused in. Anyway, it's 80% bamboo and 20% wool. It's just, I think it's a bit more like knitting with cotton perhaps. There's not a lot of give to the product when you're knitting it. I mean, there's some give to the product, the garment. Yeah, it's more than likely just my knitting. But I may rip it back and start the colour work again, because I'm just using, I don't even know, it's wool and it was bought from one of the Dundee wool shops before it closed down. So I don't think it's this, and they're both DK. It's maybe me reading the chart wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be done in lines like this. It's supposed to be more kind of snowflake, sporadic over the place. So that's Anders. I should have that done pretty soon. I did get other colours in this. There's a baby blue and there's a mustard, but I have no idea what to make. It was on sale. It was £2 for 50 grams, which is quite good. That's Sirdar Snuggly. Other whips, I've made very slight progress, like as usual, on the shawl and on the socks. So I'll show you the socks first. So that was the progress. So I've done a stripe and a half on them both. They're progressing along, and another couple of stripes on Wave-like. I still love this shape. Just lighten that up a bit. So that's, I think, it for finished objects, except I did eventually, cast on for my sci-fi cal-along, my knit-along. And this is it so far. And I am loving it. Loving it. So the pattern is W by Stephen West. And it's done in short rows. So the colours I've dyed up for this, colour A is this gorgeous deep teal colour. Now there's a lot of light on it at the moment. I'm just going to try and turn some of this away. It's picking up the light of the computer at the moment, but it's just a beautiful teal. It's a solid colour, very slight variation in it. It's a solid colour, and it's gorgeous. This will be available on the shop shortly. Colour B is, I'm calling this, oh yeah, so the teal, sorry, I'm calling this, that would be tealing. And then this one is kind of neon pink with purple in it. try and get it so it doesn't blow out. It's a very difficult colour to pick up, but that's sort of it there. This one can maybe do with a bit more light on it. Yeah, that's a little better. This one is called Alien Sunset. I also dyed, and I'm not sure if these will be C or D. So this one is called Tank. It's a bit more blue in the picture to me, but it's a very cool grey colour, almost metallic. And then this one is one I've already done before. This is a Stonewash, but I decided I want that in there. Yeah, so the shawl's progressing. I only started this, finally got it cast on last night. It has these triple yarn overs that separate the section, and I'm assuming it's just going to keep going round and round like that. But the teal and the purple together, the teal and the pink are quite striking together. It's a bit too bright. Let's see. Ah, there we go. It's quite a nice combination. So this is my at least first entry, maybe one and only entry into the Sci-Fi Cal that myself and Kirsty from the Little Bee podcast are hosting. There's been lots of entries and chatter on the Ravelry group, so go there and check it out. There are prizes for, look, I'm so shiny. There are prizes that both Kirsty and I will be putting up, and there'll be multiple winners. So it started on the 1st of July and ends end of August. So there's 2 full months to go on, and you can enter as many times as you want. You can knit along, crochet along, sew along, anything you want, just along. And as long as you can justify why it's sci-fi or fantasy, that's good enough with me. I thought I would add a little bit of interest. It's not quite as dramatic as I was hoping. It's just a wee bit of, I wouldn't even say stash, it's actually just some product and some projects. You might recognise this from a while ago. I've lost a sock, the other one there. And you can see the owl hanging up here, but the camera's a bit low. So yeah, I'm recording from the Mac again. It's the easiest setup. I don't have to do anything other than sit down and press record. Quality, it's not as good as my big DLSR, but it's a lot less hassle, and for the most part everything was in focus. In keeping with my sci-fi along, this is tea, Earl Grey hot. I'm cheating though, I have milk. You can just about see that. So I just want to talk about the giveaway for episode 12. So yay, way over 300. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. I just want to point out that I do the giveaways because they're what I want to do. I don't want anyone thinking wrongly that I'm only doing them in order to gain subscribers, because I've had a look and there's only 20 entries. Well, not only, there are 20 entries for the giveaway, but I have over 300 subscribers. So for anyone who thinks that I'm only getting subscribers because I'm offering all these giveaways, it's not the case. If that was the case, I would have 300 and odd entries for giveaways. I personally feel my subscribers are the best out there, and I know we all share them. But over the last couple of weeks, the support and kindness of you all has been extremely touching, and it's certainly helped. You really don't know me, but you've opened up your hearts and said, get well soon. And I feel it, I do. So moving on to the giveaway, the lucky winner this week is receiving these. So I showed you these before. These are from Megan from Burning Impressions. So there is a Kitchener stitch verse kind of stitch marker progress keeper. It's on a cute little bronze lobster claw, and a 2-inch ruler. I'm assuming it's for working out wraps per inch, would probably work quite well, and a needle gauge. emblazoned with ThisBoy. Again, everything she produces is a little piece of art, and I cannot thank her enough for sending me all these beautiful little treasures for giveaways, and it's you guys that benefit. So thank you again, Megan. It's very much appreciated. The winner will also, hang on. There we go, not quite so glowing. The winner also gets to choose any colour of wool on any base they want from the shop. So I have platinum sock base, which is my standard sock base, my standard wool. Enough, Max. What's this? Max. That's enough. Now come here. Right now. Right now. Thinks he's an Alsatian. Come here now. That is enough. Enough. Come in. Right now. Right. Come here. Come here. Hey, come and say hello. Look. Who's this? Say hello to everyone. Hey, hi Max. Hi. You're going to behave, please. Everyone doesn't want to hear that noise, and I don't want to hear that noise. So enough. Yeah, so they get to pick any colour that's in the shop or any colour they want. I do have an extensive range of dyes, so they can pick the base from Tweed, which is BFL and Donegal Nap. There is the Sparkle Sock base, which is Silver Stellina Superwash and Nylon, the Platinum base, which is Superwash and Nylon, and the Bronze Stellina base, which is Superwash Nylon and Bronze Stellina. If you want to come up with a custom order, then we can do that. If you want a Game of Thrones, a Thrones theme, if you want Harry Potter, we can discuss it. I'm open to doing it. So without further ado, now I know before I came on there are 20 people who have left comments. So I just want to say, there was Enid mentioned that she's not a member of Ravelry, so she felt it was unfortunate that she was excluded from the giveaways. So I thought I'll just do it on YouTube. But the problem is lots of people are commenting and aren't actually saying that they'd like to enter. So I'm confused. So after this week, it will go back to Ravelry. Sorry, Enid, if you want to enter, just put a comment below and I can enter you in like last time. I'm just going to random.org. So I shall pick a number at random and contact that person. If they didn't wish to be entered in the competition, I'll just redraw, and I'll do that until it's not ideal. And I don't want to exclude anyone that's maybe wanting to enter but haven't mentioned that. So this is probably the fairest way. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. And the number it's generated is number 2. So let's go and have a look and see who that is. Episode 12, number 2 is Jeanette. Jeanette says, congratulations on reaching over 300 subscribers. I'd love to enter the giveaway and to pay postage. I'm sorry to hear about your health issues. May many positive vibes come your way. So well done, Jeanette. I have a funny feeling we're already in talks for a bag at the moment. I could be wrong. Could be a completely different person. But yeah, number 2. So while we're here, I shall just send Jeanette a small message saying congratulations, if I can type. Please get in touch. No, not ouch, touch. So that's pretty much it. Next episode, I'll contact people who are somewhat through projects in the Cal, and I'll start putting images up. I can't think of much else. There was lots of things I wanted to talk about. What I need to do is carry a little notebook with me and write down things when I come up with them, because I think at the time that would be awesome to talk about. That might be interesting to talk about. And then I can't remember what I was going to talk about. So it couldn't have been that interesting. But I also have a really bad memory. So yeah, the W is coming along nicely. I think I'm about to start wedge 3. I plan on doing some dyeing over the weekend, health allowing. Dave's able to help with that though, which is good. My cozy memory blankets, I haven't done another square. I still have, I think it's 3 or 4. Not even sure where I've put it, somewhere safely. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. This is the cowl I'm working on for writing the pattern. It's been getting some good feedback pattern-wise, so I reckon within the next couple of weeks, depending on how quickly I can get this finished, the cowl pattern should be ready. I don't know if this is going to work. That's just going to pull them off. Yeah, no, I'll not try that. I am just wondering if this cable would be better for the jumper though. No, it's the same size. So yeah, I've been working on that. It's not me getting as much love as other projects, but it's for me, so it's fine. Yeah, bag orders have been pretty crazy. That's pretty much all I've been posting out last week. Bags galore. So yeah, I'm going to have to start sourcing some new fabric. I've still got plenty of the sheepish one, which seems quite popular. I only have a small amount of the cat fabric left, which there's not enough for a full one, so I've been asked to do an order for kind of half and half fabric. So I'll do cat and grey fabric, and then a grey lining as well, just to make it match. Yeah, I went back to the peacock and the tortoise in Perth and got another couple of metres of the sheepish fabric. So yeah, I've got more of them to make, and the rest of the fabric I have is what you've seen. Got a red patch on my face here. Matt's gave me a nice little headbutt earlier when we were on the bed playing. Hopefully it doesn't come up too much. That was a bit red actually. So yes, another shortish episode. Next week I should have a lot more to talk about. I'll be feeling a lot better. And we'll speak soon. There's no giveaway for this week. I just have a lot of other stuff to work on. I have got a lot to start dyeing up for October for the Perth Yarn Festival, where I get to have my inaugural stall at the inaugural Festival of Yarn in Perth, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to have a lot of dyeing to do, so I'm looking forward to that. But that's for when I'm back on my feet. So I shall see you in episode 14. Congratulations again, Jeanette, and I'll see you soon. Bye.